Love, Death, and Robots. This came out of left field. I didn't even hear about it until like a few days ago. Um, I watched the entire series, each episode ranging between 5 minutes and 15 minutes long, basically. And so it's a roller coaster ride. It's crazy. It's the great thing about this show. It's about 20 episodes, right? The credits for the show aren't until like I believe the very last episode, which is great because you just kind of watch each episode one after another, using and each thing uses traditional animation and CGI and just different animation and art styles in between. Some are completely different than the other. You know, some of them look photorealistic. It's crazy what they've done with like mocap and just other forms of animation, basically. Another thing is that it's incredibly gory. It's kind of like the Twilight Zone, but it's completely sadistic. Some of them have a happier ending per se, and some of them are just like you don't want to be in their position. You know, it's hell basically. And you know, and one of the things that kind of messed with my head was episode, I believe it was episode 3 or 4, where this ship of 3 people go into light speed into their coordinates and end up at the wrong coordinates. And I'm not gonna spoil it, but you'll know what I'm talking about once you watch it, and it's messed up. I'm not gonna go into details because I don't want to spoil anything. But the whole show is a roller coaster ride. It's great. Each story is really really unique. They go pretty crazy with some of them. Like basically one of the episodes is yogurt, like the food yogurt becomes sentient and becomes this like hyper intelligent like being that tries to like uh, advance civilization. And it's yogurt. You know, it's kind of weird. And it sounds kind of weird, but like once you watch it, you'll kind of get it. Um, but yeah, I definitely recommend watching this, especially if you want like more unique content, more unique, very very high quality like production. You know, one of them is a live action episode which stars Topher Grace and that the one girl that plays as the blue haired girl from Scott Pilgrim. I forgot her name just now, but she's in that with him, where they open up their fridge. They open up this old fridge, and the fridge has like a civilization in it that. But in basically in that perspective, it's like they're God and the beings in the fridge are like basically human like civilization, because in their perspective it's like rapid, like high speed, but in their perspective they're moving at a slower pace. It's just kind of weird. But then you see like from the dawn of time to like the end of time inside a fridge. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I say if you have Netflix, or if you're mooching off of someone's Netflix, go check it out. I don't have a rating system for this because I don't want to, but I just thought it was a really fun thing to watch, and you kind of feel for the characters, but at the same time, it's like there's such huge twists, and there's so many like I call them Game of Thrones moments where they just kill off characters that you don't expect to die. Let's say, but it's very messed up, effed up, whatever you want to say. But yes, go watch it and tell me what you think in the comments below. I know this isn't that helpful. I just kind of wanted to say some things about it, but it's just like it's very unique. It's very artistic. It's very very. It's good. It's good content. I'm glad they released this on Netflix, because it's something that definitely caught my attention, especially because the trailer is such a high paced like adrenaline rush. It kind of engages you to watch it, especially because it shows you all these different art styles. Because each episode is a completely different story with a completely different art team working on different things. So it's really cool, and yeah, go check it out. Thanks for listening, watching.